Confidence alone doesn't make good art. But imagine, what if Yayoi Kusama never believed that her infinity dots could change the way people look at art? What if Andy Warhol never believed that his paintings of soup cans and his repetitive screen prints could be art? You see, their mindsets allowed them to gain the influence and resources which they use to inspire our culture. So like I said, confidence alone doesn't make art good. But can it make it legendary? Hey everyone, I'm Stephanie Menji, and today we're going to talk about the one thing that haunts artists of all walks of life, and that is confidence. Having confidence is one of the biggest things that artists struggle with because for years you've been conditioned to think that being an artist means being an outcast of society. Most people believe that if you choose to be an artist as a profession, you're most likely going to be a starving artist because you have to be a martyr for your work and not care about money. To make things worse, these negative ideas have been imprinted in the minds of artists, and many believe that being self-deprecating and broke is the norm. This needs to stop. If you believe in the idea of the starving artist, you will be a starving artist, and everything will go downhill from there. If you ever feel anxious talking about your work, if you ever feel afraid to ask for the money that you want for your work, if you ever feel that you're not good enough, and if you ever feel helpless when it comes to your art, the voice of the starving artist has made you lose trust in yourself and who you are. And having self-confidence all comes down to trusting yourself, no matter what life throws at you, and no matter what that little voice in your head is telling you. You just have to believe it. If you can't convince yourself first that you're amazing, it's going to be even harder to convince others. Being self-confident all begins with your mindset. So let's see how you can make this happen. As a creative, one of the best things that you can do to gain self-confidence is believing in your ability to figure things out. We all have our doubts, but when you know that you can tackle anything with your resourcefulness, you won't be afraid to experiment with your art career. You won't be afraid to look for answers. And you'll know that no matter what challenge comes your way, you'll be able to find a solution for it. We're living in the age of information, so all the answers you need are just a search away. But remember, in order to put those answers into action, you have to trust yourself. Next is learning to accept failure and rejection. I know that this is something that's very difficult for creatives because your work is very emotional and it comes from the heart. But you have to accept that failure and rejection is a necessary step that has to happen in order for you to achieve success. Failure allows you to re-examine what you're currently doing so that you can improve your life, your business, and most importantly, your art. Don't take it personal. See it as a stepping stone for your next achievement. Let the emotions that come from failure and rejection create momentum for your success. This might seem a bit narcissistic to some of you, but if you want to gain more confidence, you need to tell yourself that you are amazing. Look at yourself and say, I am powerful, I am a visionary, I am a successful artist, and I got this. You know why? Because when you tell yourself these things, you are training your mind to believe what you are saying. This will help you build self-esteem, and it will create a positive image of yourself in your mind. Okay, so you know you're awesome, and you're feeling kind of pumped, right? Well, what's next? Another thing that you can do to improve your confidence is practicing gratitude. Most of the time, we're so focused on what we want to achieve that we lose track of what we already have. Being grateful for what you have and how far you've come will help you reflect on your career, and it will help you live in the moment. This will make you realize how lucky you are to make art, and it will help you be more thankful for everything you have in your life. And for those of you who are saying, Steph, this makes me feel kinda weird, my answer to you is, it's going to feel a little weird at first. Because changing your mindset isn't easy when you've been doing the same thing over and over. That's why some key aspects of gaining confidence are changing your mental focus and asking yourself the right questions. Most of the time, artists will say, nobody wants to buy my art. I don't feel inspired to make art. Or even, the economy isn't good, no one's going to pay attention to my art. All of these phrases are negative and they make you feel bad about yourself. Plus, the more you tell yourself these limiting beliefs, the more likely they are to come true. Instead, you should ask yourself, what can I do to make more people buy my art? Or, what can I do to make my art better? Open-ended questions like these will help your mind look for solutions instead of thinking negatively about what you can't do. Essentially, you are hacking your brain to think of solutions. This will make it easier to take action. Lastly, one of the biggest things that you can do to improve your confidence is to get out your comfort zone. Yes, break the routine and do something you've never done before. At first, it might seem a little weird and it might be difficult, but it's gonna change the way that you think. This will help you feel more comfortable with learning new things, and it will help you believe in your abilities. Okay, now let's do a little recap so you can see all the things that you can do to gain more confidence. First, believe in your ability to figure things out. Second, accept failure and rejection. Third, embrace who you are and tell yourself that you are awesome. Fourth, practice gratitude. Fifth, change your mental focus and ask yourself the right questions. And last but not least, get out of your comfort zone. So let me know in the comments what are some things that you like to do to make you feel more confident. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're looking to take your confidence in your art, life, and career to new levels while learning how to start an art business, make sure to click the link in the description. See you in the next one. Bye!